This entirely peaceful protest was broken up with a volley of tear gas and with some of the most aggressive policing I have yet seen here. The reason for such action was not immediately apparent, for the curfew was still an hour away. Anyone on the road was beaten back. And we watched as the streets around the White House were cleared. And then we understood why this had happened. The president wanted to be seen visiting this local church at the epicenter of the unrest.
Don't you shoot that! Tell him don't shoot it!
So the rally was dispersed by troops and police.
Where's he going?
And Donald Trump walked out of the White House. And in the single most bizarre appearance of his presidency, he stood outside the church holding a Bible. The boarded-up windows behind him, sirens audible as the unrest continued around the corner.
Stay Bible.
What are your thoughts right now, Mr. President?
Hundreds of troops have now been deployed on Washington streets. Indeed, they were filmed entering the White House compound. Trump is now reframing his presidency in a way that will outrage many.
I am your president of law and order. These are not acts of peaceful protest. These are acts of domestic terror.
Then he made a threat that may not even be constitutional.
If a city or state refuses to take the actions that are necessary to defend the life and property of their residents, then I will deploy the United States military and quickly solve the problem for them.
Outside the White House gates, those protesters the president was labeling as anarchists were in fact pleading for the police to stop their baton charges. We watched as Simona implored officers to respect her rights.
You know what it feels like? We have every right to be here. We have every right to live. We have every right to peacefully protest. You cannot take our voices from us. You will not take our brothers from us any longer. You will hear our cry. You will hear our mother's cries. To the day you die, you will hear our mother's cries.
Okay, we're being moved on here, and to be honest, escalation was almost inevitable with this militarized style of policing. This is not about building a bridge to the African-American community. This is seen as an insult.
That is certainly how 19-year-old Salem saw these tactics, telling me that her patience is running out.
They wanted a revolution. They wanted a revolution. Just you wait. Just you wait, America.
You think the days of peaceful protest are close to an end?
This is peaceful. This is peaceful, and yet they still don't care. Peaceful protest or violent protest, they don't care.
George Floyd! George Floyd!
There seems almost no chance now that these protests will be quickly extinguished. And America appears today to be heading down a dark and dangerous road. Robert Moore, ITV News, Washington.
As we speak, I am dispatching thousands and thousands of heavily armed soldiers, military personnel, and law enforcement officers to stop the rioting, looting, vandalism, assaults, and the wanton destruction of property. If a city or state refuses to take the actions that are necessary to defend the life and property of their residents, then I will deploy the United States military and quickly solve the problem for them.
When a mother loses a child, a piece of you goes along with that child.